Hey, what's going on? All my homies, homettes, dudes, and dudettes. It's your boy Will back again, and I'm ready to run through that list of fragrances that I wore all week last week. Something I call my weekly wears. But jumping right into it on Sunday. Oh, by the way, if you haven't noticed already from the thumbnail, I grabbed all Eight and Bob fragrances this week except for one. So starting out, I grabbed this one. This one is, oh man, these names are so small to read. Champs de Providence. Let's see if this name comes in. They have some kind of odd names because of the thing is, they when they created these fragrances, it was because of places that they went or visited, and they kind of they grabbed the smell that they kind of got from that place, and that's why they named these fragrances all these kind of weird kind of names. Not weird, but different places, I guess. So yeah, this one is a nice, fresh, almost oceanic kind of vibe, but it's not a straight oceanic fragrance. It has like some petitgreen in, I think it's petitgreen in it, and then some ambergris. It's really nice and fresh. All of these kind of have the same kind of vibe to it, or somewhat kind of vibe to it. They're almost kind of transportive. They make you feel like you're in a different kind of place. But this was a great one on Sunday. That's why I rocked out too. What was this? Providence State Champ. Yeah. Let's see if that name comes in there. Well, you saw the name before. All right. And then on Monday, I grabbed this one. This is probably one of my favorite ones from the house. I like all of them, I guess, but this is one of my favorite ones. And these from the original group of Eight and Bob fragrances. But this one is Egypt. Now, this one is one of the few ones that you can kind of use for like maybe fall or spring or maybe even wintertime, because it's a little bit spicier. And this one, the ones it has, I think it's nutmeg and leather, so it's a little bit more dense. It kind of gives you a vibe of like a rugged kind of cowboy kind of vibe. And it's nice. It kind of also reminds me a little bit of like a Spice Bomb type of vibe. It has that kind of vibe to it. But this was a really good one to rock out to on Monday, because Monday was a little bit cooler than the rest of the week. That's what it was on Monday. And then on Tuesday, I grabbed this one. Which one is this? Oh, this one is another great one too. This is Nuit de Mujeres. Let's see if that name comes in there. These names are really hard to come up, but I'll put the name down there. And this one has a vibe that's almost like a darkness to it. Almost feels like a fragrance that you will wear like on a spring evening on a night date, but kind of formal, and you will have on a dark suit, but it's still warm outside. Not warm to the point where it's hot, but it's where you only need to wear your suit coat to walk around outside. But this is, oh my god, I wore it all day though, but this is really a good one. Oh man, yeah, it has a darkness too. I think it's clove that's in this. Some of it got in my mouth. Pause. But yeah, that's why I rocked out to on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, I grabbed this one, Memories de Moustique. I'm not sure if that name's going to come in on there, but this is another one. This one's kind of freshy kind of vibe. It's almost like kind of like fresh clothes, but it has that spring vibe to it. I think it's musk in it, and maybe ginger. It's a freshness fragrance. Like I said, most of these have that same kind of fresh vibe. But that's what I rocked out to on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. No, I'm one off. But I'll have the days up there. So yeah, then on Thursday, I grabbed this one here. You might need to know what this is if you know what the bottle is, but this one is Captain T, and this is another 8 and Bob, obviously. This one has more of a kind of an oceanic vibe to it, kind of like just like sea air kind of vibe, but it's a fresh sea, like a bright blue, clear water kind of sea air coming off. That's what I kind of get from this, and it's still fresh, but it's not anything that's cloying. But it worked out for me on that day. This was on Thursday. Then on Friday, I grabbed this one. This is I guess the whole brand started with, but this is 8 and Bob Original. It's no longer called Original though, I don't think. I think it's called 8 and Bob, like the name of the fragrance and the name of the company. And this one is a fresh one. This one is more of a kind of a dressy, kind of office wear, safe kind of fragrance. And it has a little bit of it has ambergris to it too, but it has this vibe to it that's kind of like clothes, like clean clothes kind of vibe, but it's a freshness to it too, man. Whew. This week was a really good week with these fragrances. That's 8 and Bob Original. And then on Saturday I switched it up. No more 8 and Bob. I grabbed this one. I actually did a ride along with this fragrance. You might want to go back and check it out. And this one is Aqua Dubai, and it's by Our Halmain. Man, this fragrance, when I first sprayed it, when I first got it and sprayed it, I did an unboxing on here with you guys. But when I first sprayed it, I was impressed with it. But I was like, okay, let's see how it is. I sprayed it a few times around the house in the evening just to get a vibe for it, and I got a vibe that it felt like it was going to be something that was going to be good, like it was going to be able to last long. So I did a ride along on Saturday, and it lasted pretty good. Like, I got good projection for almost like 3 hours, and then it was on my skin probably for about 8 hours or so. I think I cut the whole ride along maybe about 7 hours in, maybe 8 hours in, but it was still going after the ride along was done. Man, this is going to be this one is going to be in heavy rotation for me for the summer months, for these months coming up now, because I think on Saturday it got up to like 85 degrees or something like that. So it kind of gave me a good idea of how this is going to perform when it gets warmer, because in this area it gets really hot, but then it gets humid also. So this probably will last pretty good. Oh, and that was the other thing. I worked out and I still will smell. Go check out the ride along. Go check it out. You'll see what I'm talking about. That was Saturday. And that's it. That's what I wore all week last week. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate your time. I know you could be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me talking about 7 fragrances that I wore all week last week. Till next time, it's your boy Will with the Will Report. Deuces.